What's up, everyone? It's Squeegee, aka Manhands, here with simple Excalibur Kevlar Himod pole review here. This is the Excalibur Himod Kevlar 8. It's a 35-foot pole. It is 4 foot 7 inch sections. It is a high modulus carbon fiber Kevlar weave outer and a high modulus inner. It is a very rigid, very durable pole. It's a little bit heavier than my 8 sections of my Sim Ultra High Mod, and that's due to the, I'm assuming the wall thickness, and and the length of the tubes are, being a little bit longer than my high modulus pole, but it is a dream to work with. You only need as many sections. I'm right here. I'm using 5 sections. I'm not even using the fifth one. It's kind of stuck inside the fourth there. So it's the 4 foot 7 sections was a brainchild of Philip and Jason Lehman's. They came up with, what we should do. What you should do is 8 sections at 4 foot 7 inches to separate yourself from all the other poles on the market. So if you see 4 foot 7 inches, that's because somebody's copying it. That was Jason Lehman's idea. Period. Point blank. End of discussion. Way back in February. Um, it's a great poll. So far, so good. I'm loving it. This is the kind of pole that, as an owner operator, me, I'll probably never have to buy another water fed pole ever again. I'll probably have this until I retire from window cleaning. My kids will be able to use this if they decide to clean windows. You know what I mean? It's gonna be around a while. It's got great clamps on it. I know there's a lot of talk about the clamps are copies. They're actually slightly redesigned diameters and stuff to fit Phillips simples, because Philip does things differently than everyone else. And they don't have those Viper aluminum levers on them. They're plastic levers. I don't know if you've ever had banged your fingers on an aluminum clamp lever before. Like you got old Tucker guys. You know what I'm talking about. Jeez, oh Pete's. Um, so the plastic's a little more forgiving on your skin, but so that's what they differ there. But they're great clamps, great clamps. Whoever designed them, from what I understand, the manufacturer designed them. No one had any input on these, and they just buy them off the shelf. But Phillips got a patent pending on his levers, so that's cool. Anyway, I love everything about my sim poles, and this one right here just takes the cake here. It's far exceeded my expectations. I was a little thrown off at first about the weight, but after taking it out and using it, I was like, man, I don't even need but maybe 4 or 5 sections to do two and a half, 2 stories all the time. I mean, I've only used all 8 sections twice now. So, and that's 35 foot overall height. That's not working height. That's not including my height. That's just the pole's length. So you can't go wrong with this. It might be 32. It might be 32 feet. I don't know. It's probably 32 feet. Whatever. I don't know. 32, 35, tomato, tomato. It's tall. Very rigid. And it's tough. It's a durable pole. See, look at the clamps. You don't even have to close the clamps all the way. They'll spin if you unlock them, but if you just unlock them like halfway open, the pole will not collapse on itself. They're very good clamps. Um, but it's a great pole. I would suggest anyone that's owns a business that has, several guys, if you're running several trucks, you get yourself a couple of these. It's not a bad investment. This is going to be around a while. Your guys are going to be able to put this pole through its paces, beat it up, and just keep making money with it without having to worry about it breaking down and cracking and snapping. This pole is going to be around a long, long time. And if you're an owner operator, you're never going to, you buy one, that's it. You ain't got to buy another one. Add sections to it if you need height. I have 54 feet of Kevlar pole. A little. I probably only use that maybe 2 or 3 times a year, but I've got it. So if I come into the more work than more than 3 or 4 times a year, then I will have the pole to do it. So, I'm lucky in that aspect. And contrary to popular belief, a lot of things have been said on social media about me performing fellatio on Philip for free things. I actually paid for this pole and my other two poles from Philip, so blow me like a saxophone. Dude from California, Tom Two Mouth's best buddy, blow me. So with that being said, um, I am promoting these products for Philip because I believe in them. Philip's a great guy. He gets a bad rap, and people like to pick on him because he's an old man. And I would fight you if I could see you in person. But because I believe Philip doesn't mean any harm. He may sometimes jump to conclusions, but he's willing to admit when he's wrong, and he did. So let's just kind of back off of him a little bit. But back to the poll. Um, I was actually surprised, like I was saying about the weight, but as you'll see here, and I got a little bit of a clip here of me talking to you about the pole. What I like, one of my favorite things about the sim pole, and you've already heard me say it. Um, it's only as heavy as it needs to be, and what I mean by that is only the sections that you don't need, you don't have to use. You don't have to keep it on the pole. It's an awesome pole because of that. Um, and the material it's made out of. But, just check this out, and I'll be right back. Okay? Peace. Alright, this is one of my favorite things about this. This right here. Any section I want. Not two sections off. So there's that. It's cool that if you want to use the top section, you can. If you want to use the first two sections, you can. If you want to use 5 sections, you can. You want to use 4, you want to 6, 7, whatever you want to use, you can use. You can use as much of it or as little of it as you need. And um I think that is a smart way to do things. I don't know how many other manufacturers do that, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not something that catches on. Um, as time goes on. With all of this, the disclosure on water-fed poles and where they come from and who makes them, it's a pretty much a safe bet that guys are going to start sticking with their brand like they would a football team. You know what I mean? And I'm going to, at this point, I have a zero pole, a gold pole, very nice pole. I'm going to do a review on that one soon as well. I'm just gonna stick with the sim pole and the zero poles. I have no interest in anything else. It just, I feel like right now those are two of the better poles on the market. For me, anyways. I know there's some real awesome. There's a ton of awesome poles out there. The OV8 is something that a lot of guys rave about. I'm not opposed to an OV8, but I just at this point I don't really need an OV8. I mean, if they wanted to send me one to do a video on and send back, I would definitely, without question, I would do that. If anyone wants to send me a water-fed pole and be like, yo, this pole's better than that pole, I'm like, all right, cool, I'll try it out and tell you. You know what I mean? I'm not out here saying that, Phillips pole's the best and, that's that. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, my thoughts on the matter, you really can't go wrong with this pole. You really can't go wrong with his high mod poles either. His ultra high mod pole is the bee's knees. The bee's knees. It is light, super duper light, and super rigid. It is a gangster water fed pole. But this right here is the next level. It's in next level. Durability, rigidity, it's next level. The working height, the sections, it's just 4 foot 7 inch sections. It's carbon fiber, high modulus weave outer, and a high mod inner. It's awesome. Great end caps on every section. The rubber. It's a great pole. I'm going to be using it throughout the summer. You guys are going to get more videos from me using the Excalibur, some better shots, tighter angles where you can see how the pole flexes against the building. I'm going to do my very best to show you guys why I feel this is the best pole on the market. But stick around. Give this video a like, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe, subscribe, and don't forget, actually this Wednesday, I think it's the 12th. The Wednesday the 12th, we're going to have, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to have Casper Shoring for Black Diamond Rubber on the Squeegee Life podcast with me and Mark Tanner. It's going to be super great. Don't miss it. But if you want a sim pole from Philip Alexander, whether it's a ultra high mod or an Excalibur, go to www.simpole.com and order yourself one. He's also got a bunch of cool trad tadpoles out there too. You guys pick one of those up if you want a carbon fiber tradpole. He's got those as well. Again, that's www.simpole.com, and this is old T Squeegers, old aka Manhands, aka Big Body Best, aka Blow Me Like a Saxophone, aka YouTube Dude, aka I'll see you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See ya. Peace, everybody.